should be taken to be bandaged by the apothecary.
Fine. But dock his wages.
Yeah, I don't mind killing you. People like that back then, if they existed, yeah, they just needed to be wiped out. But like I was saying, I really like the Assassin's Creed 2 robes.
Shall we arrive at a final price?
I really like that robe. And when they do Ezio, they always go back to the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood robes. But then they go to it without the little extra. Like, once you upgrade and get different variations of armor in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, there's another gauntlet that goes on the right arm, because Ezio's hidden blade is on his left, and you can tell where the giant hidden blade is. And that's another thing. All the assassins have these very distinctive hidden blades on. Altair's was blended in. It's kind of hard to tell. Ezio, until the last upgrades for his armor, you could kind of blend it in. By Brotherhood, not so much. But with that being said, the armor, I don't know. I feel like if they're gonna do Brotherhood's armor, they should give it the other gauntlet on the right arm to make it look uniform and make it look good without this whole sleeve of absolutely nothing. But the Brotherhood armor really has an even bigger aid with a bunch of knives on the front. 2 didn't, so I kind of feel like it was much more hidden. Connor, he really didn't look out of place. He looked like he could have been an assassin, but couldn't have been. Same thing with Edward. But the thing is, everyone knows that in terms of personality, well, not everyone knows, but everyone will know. In terms of personality, my personal favorite, and we got a big guy, we got a biggins, and he getting bodied by a small boy. Boy, get bodied. But what's I about to say? What you will now find out is my personal favorite assassin is Ezio. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. He had the swagger, the arrogance, arrogance, confidence, but also the determination, the methodical and meticulous nature as well. And there's a unique change and distinctive change between all three of his games. I had trouble getting off of here because I didn't realize all you had to do was just hold R2 and move left. I was sitting there, I was like, okay, X is to jump off of stuff and go backwards. Why can't I go off? But I'll figure it out eventually. But Ezio, he has distinct changes. In Assassin's Creed 2, he's much more rash, much more bold. If I recall, I felt sorry for him in 2 a lot because there were a lot of missions with his old crush, I believe. I believe that was in... No, actually, that may have been Brotherhood. Because I was going to say there's a lot of missions... Well, not a lot, but there are like 5 missions where you get to go back and see about his old crush, who you kind of see how things like he's still a ladies' man. That will become very evident later on in that game, but it's just funny. And I love how they brought back the old school Assassin's White Room.
It is done.
Oh? What did you accomplish, boy? A bolt loosened in Starrick's machine. A large bolt. But not enough.
Your Grandmaster will fall.
You assassins can circle London to your heart's content. The mechanism we have built has been going strong for 100 years. and will run 1,000 more. It is the very city itself.
We will take London from your hands.
From Croydon, you lurk in the shadows like a coward.
We fight in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins. That's their whole motto. It's like assassins, all the other assassins fought in the light to serve the light. We all forgot that, we all forgot that the whole creed and thing of assassins were, we fight in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins. Stealth was one of their biggest things. Even though the game's degraded into just combat, because stealth was not necessarily easy, which was a trip. If you really look at all the Assassin's Creed as a whole, stealth was not one of the easiest things to do. In TOV's games, stealth was enjoyable. Stealth is really logical in this. But in the other Assassin's Creed, stealth was not nearly as easy. Come on, boys, bring it. But Ezio's my favorite, and now that I think of it, it was Brotherhood that lets you go back for 5 missions and then see what happens to that lady. But tickets, please. But yeah, Ezio's my favorite. And throughout, 2, he's rash. It's just like revenge, vendetta, V for vendetta. And then in the Brotherhood, it's more like he's charismatic. Just from the start of Brotherhood, he was charismatic. Like Assassin's Creed, you can tell he's still his charismatic self as dude is waking up in bed with, I believe, Catalina Sforza. That's how he wakes up. But that's how the game starts. He's in bed with Catalina Sforza. So, come on. The guy ain't charismatic at 40.
What's your bottle, boys?
So, this is where I have a problem. This guy realizes this. He realizes that something's not going good. You saw what he did. Why didn't you jump? I would have jumped sideways. He's jumping backwards. I don't understand why he's jumping backwards. I just jumped sideways when the first dude jumped. I really would have just jumped sideways.
We seem to have made an unscheduled
But
stop.
very much so, he's reminding me of Edward Kenway. Now, in terms of going back to Ezio real fast, he still was charismatic in Brotherhood, but he became much more meticulous and much more orientated with the Creed, because he reestablished it. And Ezio as a Grandmaster, I really felt like it was awesome. Ezio could be a Grandmaster. He deserved that title. Well,
Maybe next time I'll walk.
yeah, probably should. But they still give you the ability to rate the missions, and I really liked it. It gave you a good choice of you could be stealthy or you could be very much so violent. So it was pretty cool. But back to it. Oh wait. So we're gonna actually get an annoying part where we go back to the real world, and that's the balance that Assassins has always tried to make, balancing the real world aspects of their game with the animus aspects, and usually it's a complicated balance to find. It's usually very complicated to find. But they do it well.